Hello, everybody. My name is Danielle Redner. I am the Chief Inspirational Officer at Stella, and I have got a very special guest here today to talk about what it's like to have a side gig as a Stella and Dot stylist. It's Andrea Seeney.
Hey, everybody.
You are going to love hearing from her. So I've got a few questions for her in a second. But what you will love is her story, the way she balances her business with her family, and she kind of just vibes all things Stella and Dot. So we'll hear from her in a second. I want to remind you, if you post hashtag SD4all, SDFORALL, and tag 2 friends in the comments below, we love to give stuff away around here. You're going to hear Andrea talk about, no doubt, the hundreds of thousands of dollars in free product that she's giving away to hostesses, and that she's earned all in one big soup. But we like to give stuff away here too. So tonight we will give away a $250 shopping spree to someone who has tagged SD for all and tagged 2 friends below. Might as well be you. So you got to be in it to win it. Go ahead and post. But without further ado, I want to make sure that we spend the most of our time not seeing my face show up on here, but that you see Andrea's face show up on here. By the way, I'm the Chief Inspiration Officer in case we don't know each other. So I'm going to set her up with a couple of questions because Andrea, the world needs more Andrea Seeney. So tell us just about you, where you come from, all that kind of stuff, why you originally decided to become a stylist with Stella and Dot, and maybe how that has evolved over the last years.
Yeah, so becoming a stylist was probably one of the biggest surprises of my life. I'm actually a recovering attorney, and I did that for 7 years. My hair is actually totally gray. I have to dye it every 3 weeks because of practicing law. But about, let's say almost 10 years ago, I became a stay-at-home mom. And that was something my husband and I were really passionate about, is once we started our family, for me to be home with our kids. And so I had a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and I went to a Stella and Dot party in my neighborhood. I did not wear jewelry. I had never sold anything before. I wasn't trying to create a business. I just thought this could be an opportunity for me to start talking to people again, have adult interaction. And so I went and actually bought my mom a tote, and I got another gift for another friend. I didn't even shop for myself. But I just kind of fell in love with that whole event because everyone was just so happy, and it was just so fun and light. And I remember coming home, and I went on the website because I was like, oh, I'm going to get another gift for someone else. And my husband was looking at the website with me, and it said, become a stylist for $199. And I turned to my husband and I was like, what does this mean, become a stylist? He's like, I don't know. Did you have fun? I'm like, yeah. And I said, I feel like this could be something where if I could earn $500 a month, that would be really awesome. And I just I signed up within 6 days of that first event, and just totally fell in love with the whole idea about Stella and Dot, about the community, about being able to just start something fun and new that I didn't really have to have any expertise or any skill in, because from the beginning, and the reason why I quit practicing law was I really wanted to devote all of my love and attention to my kids. And it's just been I always say it's such a surprise because I wasn't planning to start a quote-unquote business. And what I ended up doing was totally reinventing myself. And once I realized how bad my ambition had been, my ambition was on life support. I always say that, my ambition was on total life support when I had my kids. And so this has just been a real way for me to build confidence back up in myself and to contribute financially to the bottom line for my family, but yet still being with my family, which is the most important thing to me.
Okay, I love that not only had you not done anything like this before, but you said you didn't even wear jewelry.
That's true.
Oh, how far you have come, because look at you right now. I know you're in your bedroom, but there is a rack back there. There's a bag on the bed. You're kind of blinged out. Yeah, you got over it. Okay, so you had never done anything like this before. You didn't know anything about it. The goal was to earn $500 a month. How fast did that happen?
That happened immediately. I think even the first event for sure.
Okay, great. So, and I know you've exceeded that since then, but do you find that you're a leader, you have a lot of stylists on your team that you've helped join as well. Do you find that that's a realistic amount for people? We talk about you do you a lot at Stella and Dot, and how, a lot of people just want to earn $250, $300, $400 a month, that can be kind of a life-changing amount of money because it pays for a significant bill, or you can save it up and it's a vacation over a year that maybe you wouldn't otherwise have. Do you have other stories of that? Like, it's not just you, because you're amazing, but it's like lots of people are doing that.
You know, I don't know any woman where $500 extra in a month is going to make an impact. I mean, that makes an impact for every single person that I know. It's huge. And what I love about this business is that happens immediately. It really does. And I've coached and helped every single woman on my team that's gone on to do one event to do that. And I love that you can do that both virtually and in person. So for me, as my children have gotten older, I shared that they were 1 and 3 when I started, and now they're 7 and 9. They've got a lot of activities after school. They've got sports. They've got all this stuff. And I love how now I can go and earn $250 even every time I do a virtual styling. And those on my team, that's not just something that I share personally from myself, but for every member of my team that wants the same, they can do that. And we've seen those results.
Great. I love that. Empowering. Okay, so share with us, like, what does an average day in the life of Andrea Seeney, Stella, and Stylists look like?
So every day is a little bit different. I get bored easily, so I like to mix it up a little bit. Again, I have 2 kids, 7 and 9, and they have a lot going on. And I have, community activities and my family and church and all of those things in the mix. So, life is busy. Who is it not busy for? But for me, I like to be present with my children. And so I'm not working when my children are around. So what I do is when they are in school, those are my business hours. That's when I'm setting aside an hour to reach out to new people to help them start profitable side businesses, or where I'm having coffee with a new hostess and chatting with her about building up her wish list. That's maybe when I'm, waiting for a child to finish piano lessons and I'm coaching a teammate on the phone. I'm working within the pockets of my busy life. There's never a day that's exactly the same, because whose life is the same every day, especially if you have kids or you're working. So every day is really different. I think the thing that about my everyday that I really love is that I call the shots about when I work. And so sometimes I'm working when my children are asleep, Other times, like in July, I'm working a little bit less because my children are not in camp every day. They're just in camp for 1 week in July. So every day is a little different, but I work it within the pockets of time that I have.
And in those pockets, what do you do? Because I think people are always like, well, what exactly would I do? So what are you doing in those periods of time?
Well, I mean, it's not rocket science, right? So this is what I love. There's no heavy lifting really involved. I'm just like texting a picture to a neighbor who maybe I saw her. This actually happened yesterday. So yesterday I picked up my kids from camp. 2 women stopped me. They were like, oh my gosh, are those the new earrings from your new line? I'm like, yes, they are. And I was actually wearing these earrings because I had filmed a video in my VIP group. And I wasn't even trying to sell the earrings at camp. I just forgot to take them off. Okay. So I'm actually wearing a t-shirt and jeans and these earrings. And I'm like, oh, those are the dewdrop earrings. They just dropped in my line. And she's like, are they heavy? I'm like, no, they're not. And I took it off, handed it to her, and she's like, oh no, they're not very heavy. And I'm like, well, we should chat. And I would love to do a Java and Jules for you when the kids get back to school. And she was like, we should totally do that. Let's chat. So that's an example. Those are the kinds of things I do.
Yeah. And you said your VIP group. Tell us what that is too.
Yeah, so the VIP group is just I make it a private group on Facebook. I didn't have one when I first started because my VIP group were my friends and family, which is the people that right? So over time, as I met new people, I decided to create this private group where I really just share myself, my lifestyle. Today I shared about a Starbucks. I did a Starbucks give back to my VIPs, and everyone had a cup of coffee on me today as a thank you for 6 years in business. So that was one thing I did today. Other times I'm just having fun and being silly, and or maybe I'm asking them their opinion on which of these statement pieces do you love, but it's all really light and fun, no heavy lifting. I could never do this if it required a lot of knowledge or expertise. It's not. You're just being yourself and sharing it with your friends. That's really your VIP group.
Girl, I want to be in your VIP group. Why am I not in it? I'm a little bit excluded.
I do need to buy you a cup of coffee. Believe me, after all you've done for me, you deserve a cup of coffee, Danielle.
You do not need to buy me a cup of coffee, but for you. Rapid fire. This is like the Actor Studio rapid fire version. What are you most excited about at Stella right now?
Okay, I'm most excited about Lake Como, let me tell you. So one of the wonderful things about this company is if you do choose to go big, and again, you do you, so you pick a little, you pick a lot, or in between. I like to pick a lot because I like big rewards. So right now there is an incentive that for like a 6-night stay for you and a significant other to go to Lake Como, and I'm working towards that right now. So I'm most excited about that.
We are definitely going to be toasting there. That's going to be fun. And there's all kinds of other prizes along the way too, like Gucci belts and Sonos sound systems and shoes and Tom Ford and all kinds of stuff. Okay, favorite piece of Stella and Dot right now? Is it the
okay? I love all of these pieces. I picked them purposely because I love them, but my favorite is this leopard clutch.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Love this. Okay.
Excellent answer. Okay. Favorite Stella and Dot memory?
So I love to do charitable work as a part of my business. Once a month, I partner with a hostess and we do a give back. And it's part of my commission that I donate. So my favorite one that I ever did was with the Reach Education Fund with my friend Stacey Evans, and we did it downtown Atlanta and raised thousands and thousands of dollars. And I cried like a baby the whole way back, and it just like really fills my cup to be able to do that. It's not all of my business, it's just a small portion, but giving back to the community is really my favorite part about being a stylist.
I love that. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Dress for Success while we're on that topic?
Oh my gosh, we heard from the president and CEO of Dress for Success at Hoopla, our empowerment conference that just passed, and it was so inspiring to hear about our partnership, more about it. But we basically created a boutique where we have these really cute shirts and different pieces, and 100% of those proceeds go back to Dress for Success, which is really a nonprofit organization designed to help underprivileged women get a start into the workforce. And you may have like donated a suit in one of your corporate jobs, or maybe you volunteered before, but all new stylists that sign up, a portion of their style kit, the proceeds goes to Dress for Success. So we're really excited to have that partnership helping women.
Yeah, it's such a perfect simpatico, because when you join as a stylist, of course, you're empowering yourself and your family, but you're helping empower someone else with a gift of accessories that can help them go out and re-enter the workforce or whatever. So we're super proud of that. Okay, on that note, talk to us about if somebody's watching this and they're like, okay, well, she's kind of amazing, which I'm sure they're thinking, and she's like obviously a big deal, and she's going really big, and she has high goals, and she might have started to earn $500 a month, but clearly she's earning more than that now. They might be thinking to themselves, I'm not sure that I can do that, or maybe it's not for me, or maybe I don't have the special skills. What would your advice be to somebody who's considering the business? And then explain to us how the sign-up process happens, because I think that's actually really fun right now too.
My advice is you do you. It is your business, your way. I could not be more passionate about that. It is all about the efforts that you put into this. And so any goal is acceptable, and there's no judgment about how much or how little you want to do. It truly is about what really is going to fill your cup and what you need. So I would encourage you to take advantage of getting in to the business right now as we launch this brand new line. And we do have an amazing stylist kit. It's brand new. It's actually only $149, and you get to pick pieces from each category to really create the perfect look that you customize yourself. So that comes to you like right away. And by the way, the $149 for US is including shipping, which is awesome. And then we have these like
$179 for Canadians. I'll throw that in because I happen to be Canadian. $179 Canadian.
And then we have pre-curated sets that you can add on between like $59 and $99 if you'd like. And then of course, everything is 50% off in the line, including everything that you see here as a stylist is 50% off in your first 30 days. So it's a really amazing time to sign up and get a lot of this great product at a great discount.
Yeah, and we're looking for new people because we are going into a really exciting season. Of course, the fall season is our biggest season of the year, and it may feel like summer depending on when you're watching this and where you are right now, but it'll be gone like that, and then it will be fall. So Andrea Seeney, I think you're amazing. Thank you so much for this.
Love you, Danielle. You're the best.
Love you back. I love you back, but you better put me in that VIP group where I'm going to feel like it's just, I'll talk and no action. Thank you to Andrea. So if you are listening to this and you're like, yeah, I mean, that sounds like fun. The thing I love most about Andrea is that her story began going to a style session, not really knowing that this is what she wanted to do, going home and saying to her husband, oh, be honest, what's that? So thankfully, somebody like Andrea can share that with you now, and you don't have to guess. But we truly are about you, do you around here. We'd love to have you join us. If someone told you about Stella and Dot, please go and chat with them. They'll help you join, and you can put your perfect kit together and add those style bundles that Andrea was speaking about. If you don't know anyone, just go to stelladot.com and we will connect you with a mentor that's close to you who's helped other successful women launch their business before. So she knows what she's doing and she will help you. You might be in business for yourself, but you're completely not by yourself. Thank you again for taking time. Don't forget to hashtag SD for all and tag 2 friends below. You might win a shopping spree, or you might get to be a stylist, which is kind of like the ultimate shopping spree all the time. All right, have a great day, and thank you to Andrea. Mwah!